Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to cop in or cop out, and it's the How We Doing Pod. We're back. I'm over here. Christo's over there. Jocko's over there.
How we doing?
How We Doing Podcast. It's 12/12 today. 12/12, December 12th.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, look, someone's next to me. How about
forgot?
that?
Yeah, this guy over
How
here.
you doing?
How you doing?
How we doing?
How we doing?
Yeah,
It is.
so we got Cooj over here. Frank Gooch.
Yeah.
How you
Take a
feeling?
sip of water.
Take a sip of
This is
water.
big.
Yeah, go ahead. Get prepared. Many aliases. The what's your name? Star Wars Guinea.
Star Wars Guinea.
You also play a little poker. We'll maybe talk about that later. But
Quick poker on YouTube.
Yeah, plug that real quick.
I mean, so YouTube.
Quick poker. You want to tell us about that real quick, maybe?
What are you
just
doing?
what are you doing?
I just want to clarify. I'm on YouTube. How we doing right now?
You
Yeah,
are.
you're on
So
How
when
we
I am
doing?
in the
You are.
YouTube hemisphere, I am Quick Poker. Although I have many allies.
Yeah, we got Quick
Right,
Poker
right,
over
right.
here.
Quick
Say that.
poker.
Pronounce that word. Alias.
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 I think I tried to say it
Alias.
plural because
Alias.
Yeah, we're a spelling bee pod.
Alias.
I'll tell you, Quick Poker is not like this. I feel like nervous. Couldn't say aliases. I know how to say it.
Well, you look
You know
like
how to say it, you just
No,
can't.
it's all good. There's no.
you look like a rock star.
The pressure is not on. This is basically quick poker, but without the poker.
So,
Yeah, you know
so
what I
if you're watching,
Thank you, James.
all these
quick.
all
It's
these
quick.
Ginzaloons are dressed up nice. I thought we were doing more of an Italian vibe, so I just got a guinea tea on.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
right.
about?
I mean, this
look
kind
like
of-
a shem now.
You know what? Being that Italians are just so well versed in the clothing
Yeah, we are.
area, you fit, we all fit. I look like a paisan.
We make it fit.
You look like a chamonix.
I look like a guinea.
and
You're a paisan, I'm a guinea.
for sure.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is the 86th episode. We've been doing this for a long time.
Quite a while.
Frank's been helping out behind the scenes a little bit. He's giving
Yeah.
us little ideas. and
Content
stuff. He gave us
ideas.
the idea for the thumbnail. Remember that?
He's a big advocate
Yeah.
for a thumbnail.
Yeah. Hooked
Yeah.
us up with that. So he's been with us the whole time, and it's great to have you on the show, Frank.
Thank you.
His brother actually was on the show too.
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony was on an earlier episode, way back in the day.
I think he was on episode 27 or 28.
Wow.
Yeah,
Isn't
We're on
that crazy?
episode
86.
86.
All right,
Yeah,
he was
moving
wearing
on
that
up.
Seattle Mariners joint.
Yeah.
The
That's
Ken
before he
Griffey.
had a kid.
Correct.
We know him infamously for that line that he said.
You can ski?
You could ski.
You can
It's on
ski?
the
He's like,
line.
that's a word?
Yeah,
That's
that's
great.
good. Why don't we give Frank? Give me a sentence nobody's ever said before.
I think all the squirrels at the farm, they should just trade themselves for Russians.
Yeah.
Somebody might have said that.
That the squirrels at the barn should trade themselves for Russians.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah,
Nobody's
I mean,
ever said that.
No,
before.
you're
Sorry.
always a lock. If you ask Frank to give us...
You got
we
it.
play a lot of games. You got a lot of games, right? Like
Yeah, we're
just
gonna play
to
some
pass the time, and you're always good at that one. Like, say a sentence no one's ever said. You have to say something that makes no sense. Like
That's-
Lucas Scrangula scratches scars
Why are you just
over
saying
hills
S's?
and bears of stories sideways sign.
That's not even a sentence. That's
It might
just
have been said, but
words
the
next
sign
to
at the
each
end,
other.
that's it. C'est fue.
All right. Well, you know what? This is a perfect segue to go into the good things. How
Yeah.
we doing, baby?
Tell 'em.
That is right. We are here. If this is the first time you're watching, welcome. All right. If you've been here for a while, well, here's to the real ones.
The real How We Doiners.
Mad love. Okay. So we tell you here on the
You like that
podcast,
nickname?
hold the freaking door. Okay. It's as simple as that. Little act of kindness goes a long way, as we say. AA. Okay.
Baby.
And we're not only a podcast, but we're a movement. All right. And we're gonna make you feel it. We're one heartbeat. Okay. And we got some good things we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of being that this is an occasion of
Four Italians in a room.
we're gonna talk a little bit of
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hand moving and
a lot of hand
little
moving,
this,
a lot of
little
this, a
bit of
lot of
that.
that. Talking
How
a
you
little bit
doing?
just talking over each
How you
other.
doing?
Yeah.
talking about the original gangsters, and we're gonna be talking about also what was the other? We're gonna be talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars.
We got some sports talk going on, so we got a few things we're gonna be talking about. So stay tuned. Okay,
It's gonna
welcome.
be lined up.
We're excited.
Well,
all
we're
right.
lined up, all right.
So you got a cup in your hand. Take it, pick it up, whatever you got. All right, take a sip, take a nice deep breath, as we pull you away from the craziness and nurture our minds. How we doing?
All right,
baby?
we're in,
All right,
baby.
we're officially
We're
in.
in.
We're now, Frank.
Gentani. We're rocking and rolling.
Frank's on the
Frank,
hot seat.
happy to
Honor
have
to
you,
have
brother.
you.
Happy to have you.
I really love having someone on this side of the table. I have to express my
He
gratitude
always gets really excited.
to anyone on this side.
He might touch you.
I feel very far away from you.
Watch
Chris.
out.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
He's real handsy.
be here. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Of
got
course.
you. So yeah, today the main we want to get right into it, right? We're gonna talk about some. Should we go mob movies first, or should we talk more about like the mob in general? Should we just learn something about the mob real quick?
What do you
Five
think,
families,
Frank?
maybe a little.
I think it would be good.
Do you know about the mob?
I wanted to try to name the 5 families off the top of my head.
Okay, let's start with that.
Yeah.
I think I could do it. Go ahead.
I think I could do it, but I might be doing it from Godfather or I might be doing it from real life. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm
Okay,
going to
let's
try
see what
something.
you're doing.
Whatever
Yeah,
you're doing,
overlap.
just
Don't
do
give
it.
me any hints, gents.
I got nothing for
No
you.
hints for you.
All right, you got Colombo,
That's one.
Bonanno,
Yeah, 2.
Genovese.
3.
There's 5, right?
Yeah, you got 2 more.
Colombo, Bonanno.
I always know the one.
Profaci?
No.
Did I say Colombo?
I know the other
I said
2.
Colombo, Bonanno, and I said Genovese.
There's 2 more.
It's not Profaci. It's a Stracci?
No.
Profaci?
No, you're far off.
colder.
What's the other one?
Can I give you a hint?
Yes.
Starts with a
Gotti?
G.
Gotti
Oh,
took over
God, he
this
had
family?
the what family? The Gambinos.
There you go. And then the last one, I always forget. I don't even know guys that were in that family.
I don't know
off
the
top of my
last
head.
What is it? Do you know it?
You guys know?
I actually don't know it.
Oh, no one knows it.
I know
Ken-
it. I know it.
So you could Google it, right? Because that's Google.
But I know it right now.
Google's right there.
Yeah. Starts with an L.
Lucchese.
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 Casey's.
That's the one
Lufanzo.
Oh, I'm
everybody
sorry.
forgets
So,
about.
so it was mafia and then movies.
Why? What's
Yeah,
the name
well,
of the
mafia
family
movies,
in the
put it
guy?
all together.
I think
The
that was a
Corleone
great
family?
question.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
yeah, there it is.
But so let me ask you a question.
Bonanno,
Are these-
Colombo,
do these-
Gambino, Genovese, Lucchese.
Do these 5 families only control New York, or is it
No.
like they branch off into the rest of the mob?
They-
control they have a hand in everything.
They branched off into Vegas. They were in various parts.
So like the
But there was a
mob in
total-
like Kansas City, like
KC
pays
mob.
respect to.
A loving
Probably-
casino is like there's
KC
KC
mob.
mob and they're eating the
pork
stuff
store,
down.
yeah.
They answered into them.
Because they're so powerful. They're
Yeah.
they're the guys.
In America, Donito, could you check that out? At its height, like how many
Soldiers.
What do you call it, soldiers underneath the mob?
How
many mob
How many made
families?
men they'd have?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's like
Christopher.
2 or 300.
What do you got there?
James,
Hey,
I boosted this watch.
you boost the watch.
Like, yeah.
For those
Nico.
that
What does that
for
mean,
those that don't
boosted?
know about boosting, what
You
is
don't
that?
know about boosting? You're wearing a beater.
No, I just said it so you tell us. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you really boosted that watch?
I boosted it.
It's quartz.
You know,
It's quartz.
I boosted a couple watches.
FBI
Not this one though.
estimates there are around 3,000 members and associates of Italian American or organized crime groups in the United States.
Oh, why do you like that, Mabels?
The Gambinos were they're heavy hitters.
Give me back my watch.
Yeah, there's your boosted.
My
watch.
dad knew Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe Gallo?
Yeah,
Really?
dated his niece. He said
Interesting.
intimidating?
Interesting.
Yeah, that must have been.
he really had a
Scary.
lion. He also said, like that's not made up.
You had a lion.
Yeah, he really had a lion.
Like a real lion.
Yeah,
What? That's interesting.
he's prominent
Well.
in like the Irishman.
Yeah.
Sebastian Maniscalco, the Italian
Oh, yeah.
comedian.
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
plays him,
Yeah.
and he
The
plays him
Irishman.
great.
He did pretty good. Very intimidating when he walks in that restaurant. It's like, oh, that's
Good
that
scene.
guy. Yeah.
Good scene.
Good
Doesn't
scene.
he get killed in that restaurant?
Yep, he
He
does.
gets killed in
Spoiler.
Umberto's Clam House.
Crazy Joe Gallo got
In
whacked
real life.
at Umberto's Clam House.
Yeah, later on, not the night of the.
Oh, I'm
the
thinking
incident.
of Rendazzo's.
Oh.
Is Umberto? Where is that in Sheepshead
I'm
Bay
Umberto
too?
Rosario from Sheepshead Bay.
I'm Tony
I was gonna say
Natukis.
Tony.
Before you said you were Tony Latana, because
I'm Tony Latanza.
because obviously he was subliminal.
Yeah, I
The
knew what-
Lufthansa
right.
heist.
I knew
yeah.
what I was doing,
Goodfellas. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
but,
happening, it's
but it
happening.
works.
Lufthansa
Tony
heist.
Latanza. He goes Tony Latanza. He said from
from Westbury.
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 I do brickwork.
We could do that game real quick.
I mean,
do you want to try one?
Are we doing?
It would be an
random?
honor for me to give you 3 letters.
Yeah, do 3 letters.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, let me explain
Give
a
me
quick
3 letters.
rule, a quick variation. I like
Give it to me.
I like to think. So when you do the 3 letters, Bobby's obviously first name, last name, where they're from.
Right.
So if you get N, you could say New York.
Right.
You could say, But
What's the variation?
I like the variation when you get 3 letters, okay? Instead of where they're from, you could put first name, and you could put for the second letter, the, and then like the butcher.
Okay.
And then the last name, Anastasia, So, you do that. So the option is first name, last name, where they're from, or you could do first name, and then
blank,
the blank,
whatever.
the hamster, Joey the hamster, and then last name. And if you really want to be fancy, like Kobe, you could put in Joey the hamster, from. You can put it in all 4.
All right. We'll see what I got here.
You could be like Johnny the Toothpick Lazzari from Larchmont. That would be 4.
so what,
That's
like-
showing off.
so
you don't
where-
have to.
So where you're from
I
is
might
the
go
same
for
letter
4.
as your last name type of thing?
I think,
Or you just use another
the
letter?
variation is with the 3. You could
Right.
add the 4th if you want, but you get it. You get the concept of the
That's good.
variation.
I like that.
I got
All
it.
right,
It's like
all right.
bonus points.
Yeah,
So you get-
it makes it easier, funnier.
Yeah,
more-
yeah.
The game's better.
all right, so someone go first.
Call it my 2 friends.
Let me.
you gotta give me letters. No, I wanna give you
go
letters.
first.
I wanna give you letters.
because you guys are really good at this game.
All right, Joe. Oh, sorry.
He's like,
Let me
Joe.
start over.
Yeah.
Ready? J A B.
J-A-B. I'm Jocko the Fisher.
Wait.
Alatanza.
No. Let me start over. I want to do a different one. M-A-R.
M-A-R.
Yeah.
Okay. M-A-R. I'm Mickey Alfara from Riverdale, Tennessee.
All right.
Mickey Alfaro. Sounds like
Alfaro.
it's
All
pretty
right.
good.
Alfara.
Mickey Alfaro.
Oh,
Roll.
From where? Richfield?
from Riverdale.
From
Riverdale, New Jersey.
I could have said Riverdale, New Jersey. I just
you
felt
know
that was
a
too
lot
typical.
of
though.
Goombas in Tennessee?
Hey, listen.
I
that's
thought you were
where
gonna say
some of them be
Rochester.
hiding from Rochester.
Go ahead.
That
Who's
wasn't
next?
going.
Me or Nick? Me or Chris? I'm Nick.
Chris.
O-B-C.
I'm Oscar the Brick from Saskatchewan.
Give me some.
Give me, oh, that's tough, bro.
Saskatchewan, yeah.
The brick.
Saskatchewan.
Oscar the brick.
the brick.
Oscar the Brick.
is
I'll
good.
shove a brick on you, in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Saskatchewan. Is
Wow.
he from Canada?
I lost it on the sea.
All right, give Chris one.
All right, ready?
I'm drinking some water.
All right, ready? TSL.
I'm Tommy Sankaluka from Lansville, Tennessee.
Is that a place?
Tennessee.
All right,
Yeah.
Frankie, I'm going to give you 4 letters.
Give me 70.
I'm going to give you 4 letters, all right? So you could do the name, the nickname, the last name, and where you're from. You ready?
How many letters was that?
4. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you get what I'm saying.
just show off. I'm going to show off.
All right, ready?
Kobe.
Kobe.
All right,
Give
ready?
us a Kobe.
Ready? CBLR.
I'm Charlie the Butcher.
L.R.
Lorazzo. From Rochester.
Rochester is your
From Rochester.
patented
Charlie the Butcher Lorazzo from Rochester. That guy's got fucking articles written on him. Holy
Charlie the
shit.
Butcher.
Charlie
What did I
the
say?
Butcher.
Oscar Latazzi? What did I say?
Lufthansa Ice.
Something.
It's a great game.
So I'm glad our mafia movie conversation
Yeah.
turned into this. But can I quick say maybe like a little something about the best mafia movies?
Yeah, go
In
for
my
it.
opinion.
Give it.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a
Talk
good
to me.
idea.
All right.
He's excited. This
Now
is
he's
why we
in.
pulled him on.
Now, there's a question with movies about rewatchability versus overall best picture, greatest work of art
Okay,
type
yeah.
thing. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
So
you got you got Godfather 1, which is technically all right. So Godfather 2 is probably the best mafia movie, but but your favorite might be.
Are you gonna have 2 Godfather movies in the top?
I think Godfather
5?
1 and 2 is just count that as that
As
franchise.
one, yeah.
That franchise is, the number one in terms of great cinematic
Yeah,
achievement,
Godfather, yeah.
acting, directing.
The whole 9.
Yeah.
But your favorite might be Goodfellas. You know what
It's
I
a
mean?
good way to sum it
Goodfellas
up.
has the most rewatchability. It's
Oh,
funny.
yeah,
You
definitely.
can put it on anytime.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is so. Those are the 2 best mob movies, and I think to add a TV show in there and the Sopranos.
course,
There's your
yeah.
top
Heck
3
yeah.
3-person round.
Yeah, that's
Mount
like
Rushmore.
royalty right there. Yeah.
You know, you to do the Mount Rushmore.
Well, who's the fourth then?
Then I'm doing a 3-person Rushmore right now.
Oh,
I think those three.
So
Who's
like
the fourth? That's
three-person
interesting.
Rushmore.
I mean, I love a lot. You got Scarface. Throw Scarface in there if I want to put a fourth, because that's got a lot of
'Cause
rewatchability.
what are the
too.
other top ones? You got Scarface.
I love
you
Donnie
got
Brasco.
Bronx Tale.
I love
Donnie
There's Bronx Tale. Donnie
Brasco.
Brasco. Some people might want to put
Casino.
And
Bronx
Casino.
Tale.
Casino's
Oh, yeah,
underrated.
Casino, you got-
Or
That's
Casino.
definitely
You might
way
want to
down.
put that over what I said. What did I say?
That's
for
like the
fourth?
top 7.
I said Scarface.
yeah.
So you might want to put Casino.
I would put
there.
Casino there.
But
Yeah, right behind
Scarface
you.
isn't really mob, though.
Bronx Tale's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
Tony Montana's right here, but Scarface isn't really mob, is it?
No, it's not really mob. It's
It's
more.
not.
It's more Cuban drug lord.
It's like Cuban
but it's
cartel,
crime.
yeah.
It's crime. It's about a guy.
What's that other
He's no
movie,
different than the
It's
It's
Italian.
organized crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the mob.
What's that other
mafia
movie
is.
with Al Pacino? He plays he's like a Spanish gangster.
Carlito's Way. I love
Yeah,
it. I also am
saw
a big
clips of
fan of
that.
that film.
it's
Oh
good. Right?
yeah.
It's excellent. Brian De Palma made it, who is also the director of Scarface.
Oh, okay, that's why it's so.
Brian
good.
De Palma,
yeah.
good filmmaker.
I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it
Is he
too. I've never
Spanish or
seen that
Italian?
movie.
He's an Italian.
Italians, we do it
Hello,
best.
how we doing?
Oh.
I-
De
De Palma,
Palma.
Coppola, Scorsese, get out of here.
You're
Give me anyone.
a film buff, Frank. You're a film buff.
I know a lot about film.
You do, yeah.
Yes.
Now
So-
you're on film.
You said
Like-
Goodfellas. You said Sopranos. You
and
said
Godfather are
and,
the 3 best
and Godfather.
mafia
yeah, that
media.
sounds about right.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of, Brian De Palma's other work.
Just talking to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. On my
You don't have to get too close, but
poker YouTube channel, Quick Poker.
check it out.
Yeah. Why don't you guys pull it up on the screen or something?
Yeah, pull it up on the screen to show them.
Dan
Yeah.
will give him a little. Something.
I'm saying I just talk.
Just
into,
look it up, Quick Poker,
a-
you'll find
into basically a screen recording. I don't have this high tech camera. I need to upgrade my stuff.
Yeah, man.
Upgrade my efforts in 2025 for the new year. I need to get a camera mic, a mic like this for my own.
Yeah,
YouTube
let me know if
videos.
I can
Yeah,
come
man.
on
Yeah.
in like a call and just like
Yeah, I want to
don't know.
get you guys in on a call.
Yeah, maybe you
I'll
could
be
like
like-
teach.
yeah.
You could
Yeah,
teach the
like,
game.
we'll be the
Ask
student
like
or
stupid
the
questions.
teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quick Poker. I got like, I don't know, 140 subscribers or something. But listen,
It's more than
you
us.
start with none. Yeah, you get more. You guys are getting more every day. It's like you just keep making them. Yeah. So
there he is, Quick Poker.
So look, my last video was 8 months ago. So I
Oh
obviously
man, you're getting views.
I
You
get
got
views.
820 views on that episode.
Oh yeah, that was a good video. I have to do. Listen, see this video that got 820 views. If you scroll down a little, though, with the Scrooge McDuck as a joke.
Yeah, on the right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that got a lot of views. So I have to do my updated 2024 total global poker profits, and I haven't made that video yet. But that video got a lot, so I'll do another Scrooge McDuck pick and do the updated now that the year's ending, and do maybe an announcement like, listen, 2025, I'm going to try to get back on my YouTube grind, and I
Yeah,
need to
man.
borrow one of these mics, you guys.
Yeah, and you should
Do
even
it.
you should live stream your shit too.
Yeah,
Because people would watch. I feel like people watch that stuff type of.
Oh,
of
yeah, definitely.
stuff.
Yeah, when
You
you're
could be
just
like the
playing.
number one freaking poker like streamer in the world, dude.
Well, I think it's
Goals here.
Yeah, if you're a poker player nowadays, I think what it really means is you're a content creator.
Yeah, a
thinking
lot
about
of
this
these
the other day.
guys they just live stream gambling in casinos and all that. It's
Yeah,
it's
well,
entertaining to watch. 'Cause it's not your money. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, on my channel, I like to talk about how poker is a game of skill and how you can be profitable at it. I like to discuss strategy and
A
stuff like
lot
that.
of people would argue that it's a game of luck.
Yep. You and Uncle Joe been arguing that since I can remember.
Yeah.
We have.
And
We try to avoid
what's
the
give me
topic.
give me
Family
one
function.
give me like 2 reasons why it's not a game of luck, or like one.
Okay. Well,
You're gonna get them all hyped up now.
to start, yeah.
Well, I don't want. That's
you-
why I don't want. That's why I
get me
said
fired
2.
up. Yeah, not even 2, maybe 1.
Yeah, I was thinking just one. I think
It
you
might
can
be
just,
loaded
hit the
answer.
nail on the head.
Just
with one.
summarize it. Like if you could summarize it in
Yeah.
a couple words.
Okay. Everything has risk involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If luck is not the entire factor of an outcome, then it can't be a factor of an outcome.
If it's not the whole factor of
If
the
there's
outcome.
other parts to the equation, the luck can't actually be a factor over time.
I get what you're saying.
Although it can have a drastic effect.
Because like
short time.
there's a certain amount of luck and skill in sports as well.
Correct.
So it's-
Sports like baseball
Based
have
for anything.
a lot of luck involved.
Yeah.
But
Sports like basketball have a little less. Now you think about the equivalents of the best records ever. one season. You got the Golden State Warriors, right? 73 wins and 9 losses, 82 game season. 73 and 9. That's equivalent to, think about it, 146 and 18. No baseball team is ever going to go 146 and 18. You can play baseball till the end of time. No one's going to go 146 and 18.
Yeah,
a basketball team can have that same record. So the conclusion is that baseball has more luck involved than basketball. However, in the long run, the better team still wins. Okay, Aaron Judge, you could go to a game and see him go 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and you could see Johnny Benchwarmer maybe go 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs.
Yeah, doesn't mean he's a better
By
player.
the end of the season, what's going to be that's why you have to have 502 plate appearances in order to qualify for a batting title in the MLB.
So wait, to go back to the statement that you made about luck. You said that if luck is not the entire piece that gets you whatever, then it doesn't. You can't call it luck.
I get
I'm
that.
saying a mathematician can figure it out if you want between two people. 2 to the blah, blah, blah to the power of how many different situations. But you're going to need to play someone about 20 to 30, let's say 20 on the smaller side, 25,000. But let's say 20 to 25,000 hands in order for the variance to even itself out.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
You're not going to play 25,000. If we play right now, we're not going to play 25,000 hands. What are we going to play, like 57 hands?
So then what does that leave you with, though?
So the outcome of what if we played right now would greatly be influenced by luck, but not enough, because when you're playing a poker game, what you're doing actually is if you're better than the other player, you're kind of maximizing your profit when you have good luck. You're also minimizing your loss when you have bad luck. So if you continually minimize your loss when you have bad luck and maximize your profit when you have good luck, then whenever the odds are in your favor, it's going to work out for you. And when the odds are not, but if you're putting your money in more times when the odds are in your favor, it's going to work out for you. So over a short period of time, it matters a lot, but over a long the luck's not evenly distributed over a short period of time.
It's because
It's
you
all
said
but in the long run it is.
the closer you get to that number you said.
So yeah,
is
Right.
So I'll make some videos on quick poker, say how to max value. There's a big thing in poker to talk about max value. Did you get max value?
and max value is
Right, it's making the most out of all your hands.
You're always saying to us, you
Getting
should
all
have
of
bet more.
it when you have it, because you're gonna have it. It's odds. You're gonna not have it, and you got to fold. So that's the skill, and it only shows who's better over long periods of time. It's like the stock market.
right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So
so
bottom line,
that's my
skill-
argument. Yeah.
So it's skill and luck just are balanced on a scale.
Skill
throughout-
outweighs the luck by a lot.
Not
If
all
you-
the
it
time
does-
though. I mean,
Oh,
well,
no,
okay,
only
so shorter
only
to
over
do-
a long period of time.
Yeah, in a shorter.
Period. It's very
yeah.
Yeah.
right.
like
so
you
you're
could
saying
have
like a really
beginner's
good
luck.
like a
When
really
you
good
go to
player.
the casino, don't bet with the casino, because their genius thing is, you have a chance to win,
Right.
but it's plus EV for them. It means EV means expected value. It's always, you can play blackjack and maybe get 49, and they have 51 still, and they have, and you're betting, so they don't care when you hit a jackpot. It doesn't matter,
Right.
because it's just math. Immutable laws of physics, immutable laws of math. So
Right.
poker is kind of like the odds are essentially up for grabs.
That's
Getting
how that
better
goes.
odds depends on you, like reading your opponent to pretty much pinpoint what they have, so that you could make you're not going to always win, but if you are over 50, it's plus EV bets. Good poker players are making frequent plus EV bets.
Right. So bottom line though, your skill.
It's all that matters.
Well, in the short time, like you probably you're like you're saying is you're weighing more off of luck than you're weighing off of your skill. But then long term, you're weighing off of your skill
Yeah.
opposed to your luck.
There's no luck rating. You rate somebody's stats, NBA ratings. They got jumping, dunking, shooting, 3-pointer, dribble. He has different.
Right.
There's no luck rating you could give a guy. Everyone is the same with luck. It all is evenly distributed.
No,
Right.
I mean, but is it though? I don't think that that's necessarily true.
Well,
Somebody
they
can go
have-
through.
Well, so
they
you
have-
don't believe in
They have
math?
stats to measure.
No, I
Like,
believe in math, of course, but I'm saying is
They-
like if you're gonna weigh math, like the person that is skillful in the game is gonna benefit from the math factor.
Yes, that's
Somebody
true.
doesn't know in counting cards is gonna probably weigh more on luck, and if they, don't have
No, you don't
good
mean
luck,
counting cards. You mean like hand reading, like reading the other person.
Is that
counting
the other
cards
word
is like
for
a
it, or-
blackjack thing.
Oh, okay. So there's two different.
All right,
there's two
so
different
here's
things
what proves
completely
it.
then.
Also, the casino allows blackjack because they have the edge. They have plus EV. But if you count cards, It's just like I was saying, the immutable laws of physics, the immutable laws of math. If you count cards and do it theoretically correct, it can't not work. You start getting the edge, and if you get the edge, you'll start winning, and then they'll ask you to leave.
Yeah, that's the thing about casinos, bro. Like once you start
It's
to
just
win,
about
they'll just
having
kick
the
you out.
edge.
Right.
That's all making money gambling is having an edge.
Isn't that
over
crazy?
time.
You could like go there and
Yeah.
It's their terms. It's
There,
their fucking
yeah,
casino.
They could just tell you to leave. If you're not losing at blackjack, they have to tell you to leave or they get fired.
Even
the pit
if-
bosses.
Even if your skill or
because
your...
they're
They
about
know
to
it's
start.
not skill. You're counting cards if
Yeah.
you're winning.
it has to be skill in that short amount of
No,
time.
counting cards isn't a skill. It's just a
That
thing.
is-
It's just math.
Yeah, but that's a skill.
Being able to do it, you could call it a skill, but
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is.
numbers.
Yeah, it's very hard to learn how to do it. You got to practice
Okay, yeah,
it a
it is
lot.
a skill, I guess.
Yeah, so if you have too much,
What you laughing
Point
at,
of
Dan?
view.
so yeah, I'm just if you watch the channel, I'm saying you'll be a believer that is because I
No.
proved that you can make money.
Well,
'cause
no, I'm not disagreeing with you at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I'm just, I don't know Jack Diddley, so
Yeah.
I must be asking.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
no, thank you for the
Interesting.
questions. I enjoyed explaining it.
No, interesting. Yeah, that was great. If you guys are into poker, want more poker videos, Quick Poker on YouTube.com. Check them out. So we talked a little bit about mob movies.
Yeah, you guys are fanatics about Star Wars.
We are.
And we have an Intergalactica Star Wars.
We were talking before about
Champion, yeah.
Chris didn't know what BBY meant.
Yeah, man. I guess I'm not really that big of a Star Wars fan as I thought. I don't know.
BBY, is that like a butt?
Yeah.
Well, like I knew the premise.
Is that like a butt tuck?
I know
butt tuck
the
in
premise of
BBL?
BBY. A.
Is BBY like the AI they have?
You know,
in Star
you know
Wars?
where
But I
my
just
mind
didn't-
went as soon as I heard that. I started like
I
thinking.
just didn't know
other
that
things.
that was like the name for it.
So that the
Right.
Battle of Yavin is Rogue One though. That's the movie that.
Well, yeah,
happened.
Rogue One is like
the-
a little bit before.
It's
It's
like that's
basically
the-
5
yeah.
minutes before A New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So that's basically what they count as BBY.
This might help
Just
you.
face your.
okay.
well, no, not really. Technically, A New Hope
Put
is
it
when.
down is so loud.
No,
Sorry.
because that's the
No,
Battle of
go
Yavin.
ahead.
Was what
Why are you
happened.
guys with his mic?
No.
No, because
Excuse me, producer.
That's good. That's good. Frank just talks very loud. That's why.
I'm sorry.
No, you project your voice amazingly.
Hold on. Rogue One was actually the Battle of Scarif,
Oh yeah. You're
and
right.
A New Hope is the Battle of Yavin, and
Dan,
BBY.
Dan, are you
But
a,
he-
are
no,
you
but
a Star
it's-
Wars buff too? You got a
Yeah.
challenge,
Oh,
right?
no, yeah, he's right. I was
But Dan,
mistaken.
it doesn't really matter because Rogue One ends literally 5 minutes before A New Hope starts.
Yeah,
But
so-
who knows how many days after the actual Battle of Death Star? It's probably 2 or 3 days after Rogue One. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they got to like find Luke. He's got
Luke
it might be
honestly
one or
becomes
two.
a Jedi with hella quick.
So let me just
Yeah.
preface this real quick. He's a freaking, as you can tell, I mean, Star Wars savant.
Star Wars Guinea here too. Go check him out
Star
on
Wars.
TikTok.
He got me into Star Wars. I never even
Listen,
really.
the TikTok thing's for fun. It's Star Wars Guinea. I play like a Guinea.
Yeah.
But the YouTube thing's like a serious thing.
Yeah,
Check
check him out on both.
I love Star Wars and poker a lot, and I think I love overall. Like we were talking about mob movies before. I think I love poker second out of most things. Like I love movies more.
Then poker.
Yeah, I love poker second probably. You know, I mean, I like a really great movie, like a well written, like
Yeah.
I'm an aspiring like writer too. I always want to write like the great American novel. I mean, that's the best. But I
You
do
remember
get
the book you were writing or the screen?
yeah. So sometimes if I'm making poker videos, I want to be like, listen, I don't want to talk about poker anymore. I want to talk about like this book I want to write. So
Yeah.
stuff
So
like that.
you watch YouTube. You see these people out there. They're making like reviews of movies, and you would be good at that.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't want to watch every movie, but
Well, like you've seen a damn lot, haven't you?
Dan, could you pull up some characters of the Star Wars? Star Wars characters?
So James is telling me, he hasn't. But James, you knew the whole backstory of the original trilogy.
Yeah. Pretty.
So
kind
you knew that the culture knows about Star Wars. You know, there's Darth Vader, there's Luke Skywalker,
Right.
blah blah blah.
Right.
You know
you're
that.
not like a total in the dark.
So I
person.
No,
think-
I'm not totally
I
in
think
the
there's
dark,
levels
definitely
here.
not,
Like
yeah.
I think you're like a sort
I'm
of like
lower moderate. Lower.
yeah,
moderate.
lower moderate. And Chris, you like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say before, like I didn't watch, like you used to watch it.
You used to make fun of me.
And I
for
used to be
watching
like,
it, yeah.
turn this shit off, bro.
Yeah,
but
I love Star Wars. I'm not
Frank
like a
was
big
really
crazy
like
fan.
talking me
Oh,
into
I
it.
got you to
Yeah,
really try it,
and I
really
had some-
dive in.
I had
He
some
did
time
the
off
deep
of
dives. This
right.
is
I had some
what
time
I'm
off
Yeah.
of work, and I was going. I watched all 6 movies, like the last 3. Who gives a? But
Yeah.
I did watch them too afterwards.
So
but
So
But
James,
I fell in
encourage
love,
you to do
though.
a deep dive.
it's great.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
unbelievable.
I might. I mean, I never have time to. But it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
one of
life,
the
isn't
things
it?
that I think about when
Yeah.
got some
Do
free
you
time.
know what that guy's called? The little white guy.
The
little white guy?
Which guy? Yeah, that guy.
That's a
He's-
stormtrooper.
Yeah, all right, yeah, he knows. Okay. Yeah, he knows basic.
Nick said that.
Stormtrooper.
Oh, I thought James
Yeah,
said that.
no, I
because of the
James
headphone.
knew that. Come on.
You don't know the little green guy?
Yeah, that's that's
That's Devontae Adams.
No way.
that's not. It's not.
No,
starts
James.
with a Y.
Oh, great.
It's
James.
Yoda.
Yes.
Yoda. There we
Yo,
go.
he knows his Star Wars. All right, so
Listen,
you've seen.
listen,
All right, so what's your
just-
favorite? Hold on, A New Hope,
My
Empire,
favorite-
or Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi.
Because you love what do you love about Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't know.
Do you remember the Ewoks?
Which one?
No, man.
I
Last
don't
time
know them by
last
the
time
name.
I watched any of them was a while ago.
All right, so you don't know what your
when
favorite
it,
one
when
is,
it comes. No, I mean I just know that I know it. I know it like subconsciously because I just that rings
Yeah.
a bell more to me like as if I remember loving it type of thing. So
I want to ask you while you're here. Is your like top? Like, give me 9 in order.
Or not my? All right, so if you do a
All
ranking,
9 ranked. Yeah.
do you do all 11 ranked, or do you just do the
What
saga?
11?
Because technically, there's 11
Well,
released
no,
films,
no.
live action. Because you just want me to rank
3
out of the 9?
trilogies.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so
go for it.
Go from
Okay, so do
9
you
up.
want
I go from like 9 down.
the worst one? Okay,
Yeah.
I actually, my least favorite is actually The Force Awakens.
to Disney.
So that's the first
That's the
Disney
worst.
movie.
That's the first release they ever did.
Right.
It's also my least favorite out of those 9. If I'm doing the 11, I might go I might say Solo and then this, but I could put this last and then Solo.
Yeah.
I felt like Solo shouldn't have been made because Harrison Ford was in it, but we're not talking about that. You didn't ask about that.
Yeah, no, just
So
9.
I didn't like The Force Awakens because basically what I think happened is the prequels had a lot of backlash. Okay, so
I love the prequels.
I love the prequels too, and like the
They're
younger,
my favorite, actually.
Yeah, they
Me
are
too.
a lot of people's. They are a lot of the younger people's. So what happened was, I mean, the original trilogy supremacists who didn't like the prequels, didn't like the special editions, spun like some narrative about George Lucas, blah blah blah. They kind of got their way because they didn't like the prequels, and they tried to make, obviously, The Force Awakens they try to ignore the prequels,
Right, trying to do something different with it.
Oh no, they try to not do something different, do the same as A New Hope. Just
Yeah.
copy
Well,
A New Hope. That's its biggest rip that people say, and it's true
I got you. Yeah.
that it's just like A New Hope.
Mhm.
So it's like the first Star Wars. Anyway, so they did that catering to them, and the first line of the film. The first line of the film is "This will make things right again." So when he's saying "This will make things right again," Lord Santeca's saying that, who's a new character you've never even seen. He says it. And it's basically saying breaking the fourth wall, you know that, and
Yeah, like talking to its
talking
viewers.
to the audience. The
Right.
first line
Oh,
of a
okay,
Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah.
movie is, "Hey, you don't like George Lucas? Well, we bought it and the prequels." That's what that line said. So you start off the movie like that.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to start off the movie.
Okay,
with
so
a
then
new.
all right. From then on, a lot of people said that's the best of the new trilogy, and blah blah blah. They screwed it up down the road. I think they screwed it up in the beginning of the sequel trilogy, and I'm on paper saying that.
Fair.
See, the worst sequel is actually The Force Awakens. So people will say The Last Jedi is the worst sequel because it's actually just a horrible sequel to The Force Awakens because they didn't plan it. It's not a worse movie than The Force Awakens.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put Rise of Skywalker second to last, and then Last Jedi. So I'll say,
Okay.
all right, Rise
So
of
wait,
Skywalker,
yeah, start from the beginning again. Go ahead and give a countdown of it.
Force Awakens. I hate the most. That's episode 7.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll say I hate Rise of Skywalker second most because I'm gonna start saying like the least. I want to be positive.
Yeah,
Sure.
hate's
I
a
like
bad
The
word.
Force Awakens the least. The second least I like is Rise because I enjoy Rise. I think it's a fun ride.
Okay.
It
It's
totally
8.
just you can just shut off your brain and watch it and don't try to think, because you will only get mad if you start thinking.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's fun. It's fun to watch.
Those types of
It's so stupid. But you at that
That's-
point have
that's
given up on
episode-
that trilogy because it's the last of that
That's
trilogy.
episode 9.
Yeah,
Well,
so you're
that's-
not like that pissed. You're
that's
kinda
kinda
like
how
a
I-
girlfriend that's already broken up like with you a bunch of. It's not like, oh, so devastating.
That's
It's
how I
kinda
kind of feel
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
it. That's why I think that's my favorite out of the trilogy.
It
as
might
far
be,
as-
but I'm as objectively maybe the best. Even though The Last Jedi is the most offensive and the most controversial,
yeah.
Okay,
Ryan
so you
Johnson's
go
a better
7, 9, 8.
filmmaker than
Yeah, Luke just
Yeah.
being a
Yeah, it made no
shelled
sense.
on
Yeah,
an
he's
island
got it up
was
there.
just this,
So
like,
yeah, I
what
mean,
the
I could
fuck
go
are you
on and
doing
on
there,
about this
Luke?
movie, but you know what? I'm not putting it against any real above any real Star Wars, but I'll put it against the other two because the sequels are just so.
He looks like Tyrion Lannister.
But I think if I want to put
He
on,
looks like a midget.
you know what we're talking about? If I want to just put on one of the sequels, I might just put on Rise because it's so stupid.
Yeah. You don't have to pay. You don't have to think. You like you said. Yeah.
All right, so
great.
The Last Jedi has some of the worst moments, but out of all that trilogy, it has the best. So
I
even
would
though
go-
it does have a lot that pisses people off, it has some of the best of that trilogy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear what you're saying. I would go.
Of that trilogy.
I would go. The Last Jedi
last. Okay.
and then I would go Force Awakens, Rise.
Oh yeah. All right. So you put
All right,
Rise
get
first.
to the
I
good
put
stuff.
Rise
Get to the
first.
good stuff.
All right, yeah.
All right.
That's, so now you're on 7.
So
So
you go
now we're
7.
going into the original.
Now the real Star Wars, I consider
Right, this is-
the
this is the
main
big
6 are
leagues.
the real Star Wars.
Right.
So I'll put Menace last or 6th.
That's the first one with
Yeah.
Qui-Gon, right?
Qui-Gon Jinn. I love.
That's episode 1, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
episode 1.
Okay.
I love that movie dearly though. I love that movie.
So do I.
Love it so much.
It is, but it's just unfortunately, it's just how it is. It's
One
the-
of them has
it's-
to be last.
It's the last of it. Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
I thought. Oh, hold on. But in Phantom Menace, I thought Jake Lloyd did a great job. I don't want anyone else playing him.
Who's that?
He's the guy who played like young Anakin.
Oh,
10-year-old
yeah.
Anakin.
Oh, yeah.
They should have just maybe made Hayden Christensen older and started a little closer to 2 and just had Hayden Christensen the whole time. But they didn't. They put a little kid. So as a kid, I'm happy he did it.
Right.
Okay. And then you got to put Attack of the Clones as 5th.
Attack of the Clones is what episode?
No, that's why I disagree.
That's episode 2.
Would
Fuck
you
with the clones.
would you put last
You wouldn't put it 5th. You put it higher.
I put it higher.
Yeah,
Would
it's
you put
actually
Return-
I'm doing the objective rating. Yo, it's actually my favorite Star Wars movie.
Revenge of the Sith is episode 3.
I'm a Clone Wars.
yeah,
geek.
relax.
That's
We're
my
getting there.
favorite.
When it comes to Star
That's
Wars,
all I
like
could
the
say.
animated
Yeah.
series.
That's
a
the
lot
best.
of people's favorite. It's a lot.
All right, so go on.
But no,
What
it
else?
is my favorite. I just have to rank it 5th because I'm trying to do it out of like
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the
Wait,
ranking of the
so
the
Attack
best
of the
films.
Clones is
I'll put 5th. Yeah.
okay. Then 4th.
4th, I'll put Return of the Jedi.
Right. I would
The
flip-flop
middle
it.
part does bring it down.
I would put
You
Return
could-
of the
you could-
Jedi
you
and
could
then
flip it.
and then
Return of the Jedi is
Attack of the Clones.
episode 5.
Return of the Jedi's ending is
6.
too powerful. It's the best. It's ending with Darth Vader and Luke.
Ewoks.
I know the Ewoks bring it down. That's why I'm putting it 4th. But I
Nah,
think
fuck with
out
it.
of the last 4,
When you saw that, you were just like, "What the f- is going
Nah, I
on?"
messed
yeah,
with it.
I mean Teddy Bears
Storyline
beating
is
up
the best part.
stormtroopers made people mad. But yeah, the storyline with Luke and Vader is
Yes. No.
top
That's
notch.
that's
It's
all
better
time.
than even
That's all
like-
time.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right, and then I'll
we-
put A New Hope 3rd because I love A New Hope and
New Hope
It-
is episode 3.
it has a
right?
lot of rewatchability. Yeah,
No, that's
it's
episode 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to make
Obi-Wan
sense of it.
Kenobi, like
Start of
older
the
Obi-Wan
original
Kenobi.
Oh, that's the
That
best.
shit's the best when he meets him on Tatooine and all that. Just that whole movie, man.
I
Darth
think that's
Vader.
my second favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, A New Hope is
That's my 3.
maybe.
Yeah.
You can make the argument it's actually the best.
I think I might put it over
It's over Return.
Strikes Back. Empire Strikes
You could
Back.
put it over Strikes Back because
I think so.
I mean the original trilogy's premises intimidate everyone into putting Empire first. I'm gonna tell you like how to really rank it,
Yeah.
but that's obviously just my opinion.
Right. Yeah.
But this is Star Wars according to a Goomba because I'm for right now I'm Star Wars Guinea.
Mhm.
That's
Star
right.
Wars
That's
Guinea.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, so then I'll put I'll put Revenge second.
Revenge
Second.
second.
Okay, I'm gonna give Revenge a lot of respect. You could put it first, obviously, because
Yeah,
it's
we're
like if you
supposed
just
to
want
be
to
the
put on
chosen
one,
one.
if you want to just put on one Star Wars movie right now, you might want to just put on Revenge.
Yeah, like you get everything.
Yeah, like
out
if you
of it.
wanna show
get
somebody,
all the
like,
shit.
Star
Yeah,
Wars.
if you just want to like really have a great time, let's put that on right now.
Yeah. It's really the battle of the light and the dark. That is like, I mean, that's all of Star Wars, but
Yeah.
it's like to see
Yeah,
the
it comes
origin
to
of
that.
Darth
Corey
Vader.
right there. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
I think Obi-Wan Kenobi delivering like young Luke to Owen and Beru, young Owen
Mhm.
Beru, and then they look out at is one of the best, like most beautiful endings ever
Mhm.
because it's like such a sad movie, and then they just
Yeah.
end it like that with like a little bit of hope,
And then the next is New Hope, right?
yeah, and then a New Hope comes, and Luke's the New Hope.
George Lucas is so good.
Yeah.
dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
And then your favorite
I'll
is
just put. I have to put Empire still first because think of it this way: even though Revenge of the Sith is so great, if you were watching Empire in 1980 and you didn't know Darth Vader was Luke's father, and you got that twist, okay,
No, you're right. It's the best. It's
That's
the best movie
episode-
twist of all time.
What
it's the
episode is
greatest
that?
movie. Episode 5.
Okay.
It's right after A New Hope. So you would have been and twists are. That's the most legendary twist ever. It's got that, and it's also the perfect.
I'll tell you
movie,
what.
and it has a lot of drama. You got the I know scene, and
This is one of my least favorite ones.
This is when Luke and Leia kiss.
I knew,
no, that's
No?
that.
That's
Yeah, they
4.
do in the beginning. No,
Okay.
they do. They kiss in the beginning of Empire
Okay,
Strikes
yeah.
bro. You know how crazy
That's the
that
weirdest
plot twist
twist
is.
of all.
I knew that
And you were-
Anakin Skywalker was Luke Skywalker, or Darth Vader was Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
And even seeing it for the first time, like really through, I was like, oh,
Empire
like that's
Strikes
how
Back?
crazy it is. Yeah, because I even
the
knew.
bridge scene. The bridge scene, dude.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way.
I do a detailed reasoning why it's the best on my Star Wars Guinea TikTok.
Go check it out. My ranking is, I think it's Revenge of the Sith is 1, Empire Strikes Back is 2, and then Episode 2 is what?
Attack of the
Empire
Clones.
Strikes. Oh yeah.
No, I don't know if that's my favorite. I do like that one though. That's with like Count Dooku.
Yeah,
It's the first one with.
I just love Anakin,
Hayden
bro.
Christensen.
Anakin's my favorite.
I love Padme,
Character.
so I love Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones, I really
Tell me
like.
if you get this. I truly, deeply love it. And before we die, I want you to know.
Attack of the Clones?
He's waiting for the next line.
What?
You're
No,
right.
I'm just saying that about it because
Oh.
that's one of the lines in it, and it's known as like a cheesy line, and it's like funny.
Yeah, you know a lot more than I do. I'm
yeah,
still
you're in there.
I got rid of Disney Plus. I want to get it back though because I miss watching Star Wars.
yeah, I hear you.
It's good stuff.
But yeah, Star Wars is great. If you haven't watched, you really should just watch it. Who cares?
Yeah,
if, like
and
what,
if-
what people think. Like you know.
So
Some
have
people,
we sold it to you, James?
Some people think like Star
Oh,
Wars.
I was already
is
on
like,
board,
eh,
brother.
you know, just because of like the
Just a
stigma.
matter of finding the time to watch is like
But
more,
it's
more my thing.
it's quality.
It is.
Star Wars
Yeah,
is
if you
quality.
want to get into it and like learn, go look at Star Wars Guinea. He talks about it a lot.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I'm gonna be
All
learning
right.
a lot.
Should we talk a little sports real quick?
Yeah, let's hop into sports.
All right, cool. This is Chrissy's sports segment. Thanks for joining.
Dun, dun, ba, da, da, dun.
We make weekly picks on the
Digga-digga-digga-digga-digga.
NFL on this segment. I'm gonna go over
Hold up.
them
Here
with
you
you,
go. I got you.
right now. What's that, Donnie? Fuck yeah, you got the
Is that
chipmunks
copyright
theme.
free?
It's on the soundboard. It's on the internet.
Who gives
so.
a fuck?
It's on the internet.
If it's on
so
sound-
is
if it's on
everything else.
soundboard,
We don't give no. We don't get no. Keep it going, Donnie.
All right, no, turn it
No,
off.
no, keep
turn
it
Turn it off. I don't know if it's okay, Chris.
No, if it's on soundboard, it's fine.
I don't know. Music's on Apple Music.
Yo, what's
it's not
gonna happen?
fine.
Are we gonna lose
No,
money from
soundboard
this?
and Apple Music are two different things. Soundboard.
All right,
you
play
get
it.
music
Fine,
for.
fine.
Play it, Dan.
I'll deal with
Fine.
the headache after, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, fine.
Play it. I like it. It's cool.
One more time.
Yeah, no, keep
Light,
it,
light in
keep
the
it going
background.
like through the whole thing.
light in the background though.
All right, cool. Week 14 NFL picks. We got Donnie took the Buffalo Bills -3.5 over the LA Rams.
Pretty cool.
It was
That
close.
one.
It was a close game up until the fourth quarter. The Rams, Puka Nacua is just unbelievable. I think he had like almost 200 yards, like 10 catches. He's a stud. He won the game for them. They won like 4-35. Donnie, tough one. Nick, all right, took
What'd I
the
take? What'd I
San
take?
Francisco 49ers -3.5 over the Chicago Bears.
Give me that.
They won. They
Give me that,
They
baby.
smashed them.
Give me that.
Nice.
That was a good pick. I was betting on Caleb Williams to have a good game for my fantasy team. To bet. That's 6 points.
It's a rough one, Chrissy.
Yeah,
Tough to
disappointing.
take, tough to take.
James took the Seattle Seahawks over the Arizona Cardinals. I actually don't know the outcome of that.
All right, Dan. I think you could rest on that.
Why? I like it. It's hype.
Same
it's,
thing
It's
over and
hyping
over.
me.
Did James hit or no?
Did I hit?
I don't know who won that game.
Oh,
I actually don't.
Prepared, Chrissy.
Yeah, that was the only one I didn't know. Dan, could you give me that real quick?
Which one?
Week 14 NFL
Oh, the
NFL Seattle versus Arizona. I'll go over my pick real quick while we're doing that. I took the Carolina Panthers over the Philadelphia Eagles plus 13.5. They almost beat them. So that was a smart pick. We had a little parlay on that, on some other stuff, but we lost that.
So you hit or no?
I hit, yeah, plus 13.
Yeah, that parlay went down the man.
They won by like maybe 12.
What was it?
No, not even. They won by like, yeah,
What are you looking for? We're looking
Oh,
for
right
Seattle.
they
there.
No?
won by
Yeah.
6.
So did James hit?
Seattle, where is he?
30 to 18.
Yeah, James, good fucking
Sneaky
shit, man.
pick.
Way to be.
Sneaky pick.
Want
What
you
are the
guys to
records?
see it.
What's the records? Come on, talk to
All
me.
right, so after week 14, the records are I'm 5-2.
I'm in the lead.
Donnie is 4-3. Nick is 3-4, and
All right.
James is 2-5.
So we're coming back, James. Don't
Watch
worry.
out.
We're
Watch
coming
out.
for it. All right, give me Chiefs minus 4.5.
Nick's got Chiefs minus 1.5.
Franky's making a pick because he's on. We'll cover your pick next week. Let you know if you won or not.
What you got, Frank?
Who you got, Frank?
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to read it for you. I feel like. You should.
Yeah, I have Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Minus 6.5.
Donito, could you go back to the other pane?
The logic being
Pulling it back
Patriots suck.
There
That's
you go.
good.
Patriots suck.
That's
I'll
good
hear
enough
that
for me.
again.
Donnie, you got a pick, man?
Oh, I lost it.
Oof. Go back to that screen, too, if you could.
Bigger down, bigger down.
All right.
Bengals.
I'm gonna go Chiefs Browns.
I took the Chiefs.
Oh, you did.
You. I'm taking the pick this time. I'm not giving it up because you didn't give it. If you gave it up, maybe I'd give it up. But you didn't.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Oh,
What's next,
shit.
man?
I'll go Bucks Chargers.
Who are you taking?
Picking the Bucks.
I love this music.
Bucks +3.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Go back up, Donito.
heard that. How does it hear when I
Donnie, who was that? I'm sorry, brother.
Bucks +3 over Chargers.
And what do you got, James? And who are you
Keep
taking,
on
Chris?
Going, keep on going.
I'll go for last. That's my
I'm
segment.
gonna go for Dallas.
Dallas.
Over the Panthers.
+2.5.
Yep.
That's a bad bet.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, we said you.
All right. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh +5.5 over the Eagles. I'm gonna keep betting against the Eagles.
Saquon, you're a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
All right, Dan, cut the music.
Now we're gonna get sad.
I like it.
Play something sad.
Something sad.
No, we're not these pity Yankee fans.
No, just let me
We don't need them.
just let me just say something. Juan Soto, if you're listening,
There's 2 words you should say right now, and if you don't say them, I'm gonna be pissed.
you
That's right, baby. Go rot in the.
you choose
In
the
Queens,
Mets over the Yankees. No one's ever did that. There's a reason why nobody ever did that. You retard.
Oh, you can't say that.
can't say retard.
Rib shot. Maybe you can. Who cares, right?
cares?
Rim shot.
No, but you're an
Rim
idiot.
shot.
You're an idiot, man. You took the money to go play for the Mets. Good luck. Their team is terrible still, and it's all good over here on New York. You know, in New York, the real team. We don't give a. And it's all good. It freed up a bunch of money. You're gonna sign everybody. So
Yeah, we're still the Yankees, and there's a bad track record for players who chose money over a Yankee legacy.
Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
yeah, just
You know,
to name
so-
a few.
That's what it is. I don't care what anybody says. It's about the suites and how they treated his family. It's none of that, bro. He wanted the most money, and he took the most money, and
Listen,
that's it.
He did.
Juan.
Fine.
Talk to him.
I don't want to even talk about it because I am not happy about it.
Not happy, Jerry.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Not
go
happy,
for.
Jerry. I don't like it.
It sucks. I think it sucks. I mean, I like the way you're.
It sucks, but
coping
we
with
got to
it, Chris.
pivot. What else are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Mope around about it, bro? Juan.
Listen,
About some Dominican?
the Yankees were the Yankees
kidding.
before Juan Soto, and they'll be the Yankees
Well,
after Juan
listen,
Soto.
I think the reason they lost the World Series was not one hitter. The reason they lost the World Series is a little bit of a pitching and defensive
Pitching and
issues.
defense, yeah. So,
So I think we could still win. Pick up one more hitter, maybe. He's not going to be as good as Juan Soto, and then sign who you need to sign, and hope you stay healthy, and hope Judge is feeling good, and then we could still
Yeah,
win.
we still
I
got
hope
Judge.
Stanton was awesome in the playoffs.
right, Stanton.
still got Stanton.
Stanton was amazing.
I got hope, you know, and those are the guys too. It's Stanton,
Yeah.
it's
They're
Judge,
getting
and
that
it's
young
Cole.
Judge,
man.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Soto should have stayed, but what do you? I don't know.
Listen-
I don't even want to talk about it, but I don't want to tell you guys. You guys are how we doing. I'm not going to tell you, but I vote to not even talk about it because it pisses me off so much.
Oh, it's terrible.
Listen, I haven't talked
I get
about
it.
it
I
at
get
all. I thought we were gonna have like a little venting session. I thought maybe we could help each other out, but if that's how you feel about it, I'm cool with not talking about it.
yeah.
much
What about
either.
you?
But
Nick?
but think about it, like from the head office and Hal and Cashman, like they made the offer 760 for 16 years. right? So if you
So
really,
we're going to talk about it.
if you really, you just asked me how I
That's the
feel about
direction
it,
it's
no?
going.
You know, he was saying, how do you feel about
Yeah,
talking
or
about
nay?
it?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it just for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Oh no,
They
I
could
can't.
have.
Go on.
If they matched the offer, he probably would have signed with us. I'd like to hope.
For
But-
$5 million?
Yeah, but the incentives, he gave him a $70 million signing bonus, and the contract's basically an $800 million contract.
Nobody's giving him $800 million besides Steve Cohen.
And that's why. But if they match the deal, I think that was the Yankees kind of playing it smart
You
because
need to put a stop to this.
the market went from 600 million to 700 million in like one day, from what we heard from reports. And I think the Yankees
No
knew they were
host
going to be
games.
overpaying, and it's not a good
Shut
baseball
up,
contract.
Bob.
One second. I'm getting there. So I think them offering that contract, shying back, and forcing his hand to take the Yankee discount, which was they played it right, was kind of themselves saving themselves $800 million. You know what I mean? It
They
got so
definitely saved
high
800.
where they were like, we can't back out, but we're not going to fold to the market. And they saved their money.
They did what
The Mets
they did
team-
what they had to
Yeah.
do, and
Mets
it
are
didn't,
crazy.
it didn't work in their favor.
They're gonna bankrupt their future. Oh, no,
Yeah.
they can't though, right? Because money's unlimited in MLB. It's not like
yeah, he could just
it's
be
not like
on his
other
own
sports.
billions of
Yeah,
dollars.
and he's good.
Give him the money.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
just give him the money.
He doesn't
No,
give a
no,
shit.
no,
No,
give him
it's
money at that
different
point.
because the Mets needed Juan Soto. The Yankees don't need Juan Soto.
They don't deserve him,
You
but
know?
they needed
Yeah,
him.
we didn't win with them. It's
Right.
gonna be hard to win without
But
him.
my thing
You
is,
sign him. If we would have signed him, we wouldn't have been able to sign
we
anybody
still
else.
have way more gaps in our lineup and
Yeah.
holes.
Right.
But my thing is, if you look at the Mets roster, usually when a signing like this, like Ohtani last year, you're like, holy shit, look at the Dodgers lineup.
Yeah.
Look at their pitching, like, not last year, the year before, right? You look at the Mets lineup, it's still not, and they're top 3 favorite to win the World Series.
They got Lindor.
Their
and they-
pitching is terrible, and their batting lineup is not that great.
Their
It's okay.
bullpen's not
Their,
good.
their batting lineup's good based on a hot streak.
They got
in
Lindor and
the
Alonso, right?
playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, they need to sign Alonso.
They got that Vientos is good or
Vientos
something.
might be good.
Yeah, but like that was like postseason magic they had too. You know, I don't know.
We'll see. All right, we're done.
Clay
We're done.
Holmes as a starter, doesn't that give
Close
you
it up.
agita, Frank?
I don't want to talk about
Oh
the
my
Yankees.
god! All right, we're moving on.
We're
Moving
done
on. I
talking
said
about the
my
Yankees.
piece.
All right.
Moving on.
We had a nice
Clay
little
Holmes is a
sports
starter.
segment. Danny,
Right?
thanks for those.
I'd rather
thanks for those
bury my
tunes,
head
man.
in
I
the
think
sand.
you
Are
really
you kidding me?
amplified the
You
production.
told me to find
of the
something,
show.
so I found
We
something.
got- what are
Fantastic.
we
I'm glad you
talking-
picked up on that, Frank. Though.
So-
Clay Holmes is a starter.
Do you?
Me.
What are we moving on to?
Okay.
I just want to say thanks for tuning into Chris Meady's Sports Talk.
Check out
Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I want.
I feel like you
do a
haven't
little-
really.
Yeah, I decided, like, look, there's
Yeah, we all got to take a
there's
step
four
back.
there's 4 Italians at the table right now. So if somebody doesn't decide to back up a little bit, it might get too crazy.
You're right.
You might
But,
end up on the tail again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Well, it
hard
might
thing
happen
to
still.
navigate.
But like, hey, like a few questions, like, Frank.
Yeah, I'll take a stick.
So like, all right. So we know that
Okay.
you're the Googe of Googes when it comes to a little bit of Star Wars action. Okay, play poker. You educate people on poker. What's something else interesting about Frank?
I'm also the co-owner of Bosco Beans
Bosco
Coffee.
Beans Coffee.
How do we not
All
mention that so far? Hold
Well,
on.
my
was a-
partner came on
That
with the
was
Ken
a-
Griffey Jr.
That was
That's
a
right.
layup.
That's
So
right.
how we doing, fans? Did you see that episode with Griffey?
You know Griffey?
Green Mariners.
He's Griffey. Who
jersey.
are you?
It's a good thing to wear on the pod.
If he's
I'm
Griffey,
sure he
who are
talked
you?
about Bosco a little bit.
He definitely did
if
talk
he's
about
Ken
Bosco.
Griffey,
Yeah.
who
Tell
are
us a
you?
little bit more about
Yeah,
that.
go to www.boscosbeans.com. You
What-
could order a bunch of different coffees.
What's
but
the
I-
percentage? Because this kid's telling people they get 18% off the whole time.
Yeah, you're getting $2 off every bag when you subscribe.
I figured I'd just hype it up a little bit more, get people to the site. You know what
If
I
you
mean?
order 3
Oh,
bags,
code Bosco saves, no?
yeah, if you order 3 bags, it's gonna cost you $60. If you subscribe
That's
to
pretty
3
cheap.
bags a month, it's gonna cost you $54.
what's a thing of Folgers at the supermarket?
They're usually like $10.
Yeah, but that's shit coffee.
That's shit
It's a
coffee.
coffee. It's got the canister.
Let me ask
At
you a
least
question.
that's micro vacuum
I
seal.
want to ask you a question. What made you? Would you say you're passionate about coffee?
I would say I love coffee and I drink it constantly. A passion to the same way I feel about, like, say, film or poker
Right.
statistics, literature. No, I'm not as passionate.
Like
as
you're not
I
like
am about those things. But
like-
I stand for the coffee because it's roasted by an industrial roaster, and we're giving money, portion of the proceeds to dogs, to shelters, because we love Because our mascot is Bosco.
Lead with that. Gotta
And
lead
Bosco,
with
everyone remembers the Seinfeld episode where she wakes up, Bosco's chocolate drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not chocolate coffee, but you know what?
It's close.
Coffee, goes hand in hand with chocolate. It's a dark thing.
It's a cousin.
You got dark chocolate. No, you got dark chocolate, right?
Yeah.
It's for the astute chocolate eater. You got milk chocolate.
Yeah, one with
Right.
a
So you got medium roast.
sophisticated palate.
Yeah.
Medium roast
dark
coffee,
roast,
or
blonde
maybe
roast.
like a pumpkin spice, a medium roast. It's more like milk chocolate.
Pumpkin spice.
And then some
not
people
it.
get. So what I was gonna say is go to BoscoBeans.com, order the French Maximo if you like dark chocolate. This French Maximo is the dark coffee.
That's what I just had
It's great.
before. It was great.
But Christmas time's coming up. We got crumb cake. Crumb cake is bomb.
I've had crumb cake.
Bring some of that, please.
Ooh, yeah, a
It's
little bit of that.
bomb.
See, these are our only real sponsors. We say YIK is our sponsor because we hope one day, but Bosco's Beans is our sponsor, and they do bring us coffee.
Proud sponsor of the How We Doing podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
get
we
that-
also sell espresso machines
Get that as a
on our
as a
website, on our
soundbite.
Bosco Beans website,
Soundbite.
along with coffee. Yeah,
Bosco'sBeans.com.
Bosco'sBeans.com/shop.
Boom, baby.
/shop it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
looking
you guys
for-
can pull it up over there on the.
If you're
Google.
looking for a nice Christmas
Doing a
gift this year,
podcast.
crumb cake, crumb cake is bomb.
Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa,
Christmas
Bring,
flavor.
bring me. They'll tell
get them
Anthony.
some
bring
Bosco's Beans.
Yeah, I'll tell Anthony to bring you guys crumb cake, but it's whole bean. Do you have a grinder?
Oh no! Can you grind it for me?
I could pre-grind.
You
Oh,
pre-grind
I
for
could-
me.
I could pre-grind.
smoke.
Yeah,
You guys sell grinders on your website?
you can hit shop. No, but you could contact me for a grinder.
Okay, I have my people talk to your people.
You said contact me on Grinder.
No,
Hey,
please don't.
Crumb cake right there, $20.
Where is it? Where is it?
Full pound bags. We also sell espresso on our website.
boom,
Crumb
baby.
cake, baby.
Why?
Get
Cake
your coffee.
So capsule machines are amazing, and espresso capsules. Chris and
Yeah.
Nick and
Oh, yeah.
Nico and Kristaps
Drop that
are
bean.
big fans.
Yeah,
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
This podcast runs on those things.
Double shot of espresso every day to work, baby.
So,
Wait,
get
how
your-
much is the espresso machine? Because I want to
They're
tell.
cheap.
I
They're
want to
cheap.
tell. I want to.
100 we have them listed for 150, but you know.
Yeah, cousin
Yeah.
discount.
Well, listen, I got a guy because we're Italians.
You know,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you
me
do
and you
what we
can make
do.
a
do
deal.
the right thing and
Me
So
and
what?
you can make a deal.
We'll take care of
$55
you.
for 100 capsules, right?
No, you get no $50 and you get 55 for 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
Word.
the hoodies are out of stock?
Listen, we're a coffee company. We're not how we doing clothing. Where's your? There it is.
How we
We're
doing
not
clothing?
we're not how we doing clothing. How we
I
doing?
wanna-
We're not how
I'll
we doing
clothe
clothing anymore.
Just
But
get
you
some
know,
coffee,
same
okay?
thing.
You want a shirt? You contact.
I want a hoodie.
All right, this is good. So
Thank you
hey,
for plugging Bosco also.
Yeah, of course. You
You're
know, it's
welcome.
what we do here.
We
It's what we
plug
do.
Bosco every episode.
And yeah, you want to help dogs out, right? So
Everybody.
if you don't
dog
order,
owners,
you're not helping
You don't
dogs.
like
dog
dogs,
owners
yeah.
and non-dog owners want to help dogs.
Bosco's cute.
It's just the
He's
truth.
like 10 years old.
It's the
Yeah.
most adorable
Good
pooch
dog.
we've ever seen. Well, fortunate for you, you get to join in with Nico's notes because that's what we're about to hop into.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
Nico's notes.
Have you watched a
Hold
couple
on.
of
Yeah,
episodes?
every time Nico's notes come on when I'm watching the pod,
You turn it off.
no, I get a laugh. And I remember I saw an episode the other day, The Podfather. Shout
Podfather,
out
you
to
watched
Big
that one?
J. And then you had some other funny kid on. What was that kid's name?
Giovanni
Yes,
Tavolacci.
Giovanni from Brooklyn, right?
From
Hey, he's Giovanni from Brooklyn.
I don't know if he's
Call
from
up my
Brooklyn,
guys.
But
Where's Gio from? Here?
now maybe he was born somewhere else.
You gotta ask him. All right.
I knew him here.
Is that my
I know
introduction?
him here.
What's going on right now? Okay,
It's showtime.
what do you hear? What do you say?
What do you hear? What do you say?
Welcome back to another edition of Nico's Notes with my co-host of the notes, Frank, over here.
How you doing?
So usually I try to combine the name, but I wasn't going to say Franco's Notes or Freako's Notes. It just didn't sound right.
Freakos would have been
But,
definitely been weird.
Yeah, so
Freakos.
you're just going to co-host on the notes, all right?
How we doing?
How you feel?
I feel amazing.
All right, very good. It's the 12th day of the 12th month of the 24th year. I got some math. It just came to me,
no.
guys. What's 12 plus 12?
48.
24.
Well, all of them
24,
together
baby.
is 48. Yes.
Yeah, all of them together is, yeah. But that's pretty cool. The month and the date adding up to the year. How we doing?
Wow.
Oh
this
my
may be a
God,
turn of
numbers
us
sometimes
new
make sense
time.
to you.
Let's just put this one down as when I got it right, okay? For the viewers at home, so
You
they
got
don't
it.
think I'm completely Stu Gatz. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's it.
All right, we'll start off quick with the fantasy update. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it into the playoffs. A proud accomplishment. I've been in the league about 5 years. I don't think I've made the playoffs once. So this is big. I
Wow.
really wanted to take my team to the next level and be a contender. I haven't been a layup in the league, but now I'm here and I'm playing hard. So we're going up against fucking Rob. Hopefully I can win this week. I got to win 3 weeks. 3
Take
weeks,
him
I'm a
out,
champ.
man. Take him
3
out.
weeks, I'm a champ. Right now, the projections, I'm projected a little less, but the projections don't mean. I just need my guys to go off.
Any given Sunday, baby.
And you know what? It's easy for me because there's no moves to make. There's no one to pick up. And my team is pretty much, I'm playing who I've been playing. I don't have many options on the bench, so that's it. I'm just
it.
riding with it. You like that water, huh?
Excellent.
You know that all
It's got electrolytes.
you know all athletes drink
Yeah.
this water. Every single athlete
Yeah,
out there.
San Francisco 49ers.
And if they don't drink
Nope.
this water, they drink
Even
Essentia.
I saw in the Hard Knocks, the AFC North,
they drink that water.
they drink all of them.
Wow.
Every team.
Yeah, no,
YK.
YK, like they're growing company.
I think it's the bottle.
The
I think-
bottle's
the
excellent.
bottle looks great.
You beat me to saying it.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it. I bought it first.
Why don't we just find like water and come up with a cool bottle design and we can sell it?
All right, yeah, moving on. All right, so I got a good story. I got a good story at work today. I have a couple stories from today's day of work. So we get deliveries from like FedEx, whatever, right? So this guy delivers from FedEx, drops it off, and sometimes they ask for a name, right? And I'm just like in a stupid mood, whatever. And like when they ask for your name, like the drive-through, I have one go-to name. What is it, Chris? Do you know?
Sean?
Starts with a C.
Charlie the
Oh,
Butcher.
Charlie the Butcher from Lufthansa.
what's his name? From the Bronx Tale.
No, so
Carl.
Cornelius, because it's such a like abstract out there name, right? So this guy drops off. He's like, "Can I just have your name?" And I was like, Cornelius, right? And he was like taken back, and he kind of like inferred that it wasn't my real name. And he's like, from the Bible. I was like, yeah. And I feel like that was him like throwing a shot back, like that's really your name.
From the
Cornelius is in the Bible.
That's what he said.
Is he in the Bible?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, because if he wasn't, I was like, yeah, he'd be like, you're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
But okay, so then that guy comes in again today, drops off whatever, and then he's like, "Oh, what's your first name?" Same guy, right? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what do I do now? I can't give him I can't give him a different name than
You have
Cornelius.
to say Cornelius.
I have to play the part. So I go, I hesitate, I'm like, Cornelius, and he's like looking at the thing he's got to sign. He's like, "What's your first and last initial?" Because he doesn't want to spell it out or whatever. So I was like, CF, your initials. I was like, yeah, I'll make it easy for you. Sorry about that, whatever. And then like he grabs a couple of slices. He's a nice guy, so now I kind of feel bad. So I'm just talking or whatever, like with him. And then like he left. He's like, "All right, take care, man." Like so now it's like I made an impression on him. He knows me, and like he's our FedEx driver. Like this is his route. So now whenever he comes in, I got to beat Cornelius.
That is.
I gotta play the
hysterical.
part.
You are stuck
It's
in Cornelius,
and I
land.
feel bad because he's actually a nice guy. I like.
You know what though? He'll probably never ask you again because he knows now.
No, from now on, I'm just gonna be like CF.
Right, but he knows your CF now.
There's gonna
I'm
come
not
a-
gonna say Cornelius anymore. I'm just gonna say CF.
Right.
I
There's
just
there's gonna come a day he's gonna come in and he's
Someone's
gonna,
gonna
be like,
call
"Hey,
me-
Cornelius," and everybody's gonna turn
Yeah, yeah,
around
yeah.
and you're gonna answer,
and
everybody's
somebody's
like,
gonna call
"What
me
the
Nick or
fuck?"
something. He's like, "That's my middle name.
It's my middle name. Yeah. They call me Nick.
So I'm
Cornelius
kind of
is too
stuck
long.
in this bit now, and I kind of feel bad.
What would you do if you were stuck in those shoes? Your name is now
Were
Cornelius.
you listening just now
Nah, he's owned it.
as co-host, or were you just listening?
What happened was
Did,
So
did you get the gist of the story or no?
Cornelius. You said that.
I said my name was Cornelius, and then now
They
the
asked
same
if
guy
it's
comes
Cornelius
in,
from the Bible.
and I gotta stick to Cornelius as my name.
That's it. That's his name now.
Oh, now every time when he comes,
And like he's gonna be delivering, like he has the route now. He's the FedEx guy, and they always ask for a name.
That is freaking great.
So now I gotta be like Cornelius.
oh, you got yourself into a
yeah,
pickle.
I gotta
Yeah.
tell everybody at work, be like, listen,
This-
FedEx comes, I'm Cornelius.
Cornelius.
I
That's
think
it.
Cornelius is a certain type of
Too
name.
bad you did
It's
that.
also a great. That's just a great name in general.
I don't look like a Cornelius.
I
What do you
always
call
go
Cornelius
for
short?
Melvin.
If anything, Chris looks like a Cornelius a little bit.
What are you trying to say?
I would take Cornelius.
What do you call what's the nickname for Cornelius?
Corny.
Neilio. Neilios.
Sounds like about right.
Yeah, but that's my
What else you got?
that's my dilemma. So then I got this story, right?
Another story.
I'm busy at work, running around. These two women come in, and they're like, "Can you help? Excuse me, can you do me like she needed help?" I'm like, "Yeah, what do you need?" She's like, "There's an older gentleman outside. He can't put his seatbelt on, and I didn't want to reach over and put his seatbelt on. Could you help him?" It's like, you don't want to be a good person, but you're assuming there's good people here, which you got one here, yeah. So I'm like, all right.
You had
He's
to
like,
do
yeah,
it.
give me a second. I'm like, what car is he in? So I go out there. He's actually a customer that comes in. Like, he was just eating there. And he's a little like, he has issues, you can tell, right?
Yeah.
He's in like this dirty car. I'm like, oh, man. But I'm not reaching over him. So I go to the other side. I open the door and he's smoking a cigarette. He's hotboxing this thing. I'm like, can you just hold the cigarette over there? I don't want to breathe that in, because I'm helping you out. I'm not breathing in. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
So it's like he just sparked the thing. He just opened the window, threw it out. I kind of felt bad, but whatever. I put a seatbelt on, but I was just like, I don't understand why the woman had to ask me. Is it a woman thing?
No,
because you're a woman.
What I think is that she felt uncomfortable reaching over a man or trying to figure out that situation.
I get why, because he's a little bit of a sketchy guy.
Yeah. So,
then like she thanked me too, so I was like, oh, like she is like just trying to help out.
Yeah, that's it. Probably,
and I'm willing to do it, whatever. But
that's good.
Yeah. Then yesterday, the day before, this guy came in, had this spiel that like he didn't have money, he was trying to get home, take a train or whatever. My boss was like, all right, whatever. He's like, how much money you need? He's like, just like $16. I didn't hear what he said or anything, but he just looked like he needed help. So I was like, oh, you need money? I was like, all right. So I threw a 5 in. Just like trying to do good out here,
Yeah, man. For how we doing, way.
And then I got just one more question. It's kind of a short notes.
What's up?
What do you guys? Are you listening, bro?
Yeah, when you said the name Cornelius,
what's so important there?
I'll tell you. You said the name Cornelius,
yeah,
and I got a flashback from this movie I watched like maybe 20 years ago.
Ask him to look things up.
No, I tried looking it up, and that's what I was doing, and it must have not been Cornelius, the last name. It must have been some name similar to Cornelius, and it was about a guy who was like, it was about this one guy. His first name was something weird. I think it was Colin. I'm remembering it as a movie called Colin Cornelius. But there's no movie I just looked up called Colin Cornelius. So I'm never going to be able to think of this movie. And I would have never thought about this movie if you didn't say Cornelius. It's like a memory burn that got like awakened. It was about a real strange guy.
Just how we have to move on about soda, we got to move on about this.
This might be the truth.
What do you guys think of people that have like a single person, single or not, but like you have a picture of yourself as your background on your phone? Like just you.
That's kind of, I want to say that's kind of weird.
Right?
At any stage.
I think that's kind of a flex.
Yeah. The only way
it's like you have so much confidence in yourself.
You're so obsessed with yourself. Like that's weird.
Just confidence.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's like I'm the man.
But I think
I know.
think that's like when I think you're also. So it's two things in my head. First off, you're trying to convince yourself, that you're that cool, or you're like you really think you're that much the shit that. But like when you're like that, and if you're the type to be able to just get the balls to go ahead and put yourself on your phone to stare at yourself, but that tells me like, oh, that's not like, I'm into myself. That's more like you think everybody around you is like less than you. Like you,
something along those lines, right? That's a red flag. I think. Like, listen, I could have the best looking picture of me I've ever taken. I wouldn't want to look at it every day.
It's different if you put yourself with a family member or a pet you love.
Or your girlfriend, or your wife.
It's just you. I agree.
That's crazy.
A tad askew.
Just a little bit.
Maybe askew.
That is
askew crazy.
This guy, maybe he's a little off.
You might be
a little touched in the head.
Off something.
Obtuse.
I think the only people that like would justify it if you're like Elon Musk or like Jeff Bezos, like I'm the like that could
Musk would never do that.
That could like fit their like character description, You're just like
even if they did that, that's pretty stupid.
But like that would be more normal than just like some random guy,
I kind of just view this just as weird as like peeing in the street. In broad daylight.
I was gonna say, yeah. You never peed in the street before?
I've peed in the street.
Did
I've
last
seen
week.
people peeing in the street.
Yeah, where you from?
Jersey Shore.
I thought he was gonna get.
I've peed in the street.
S
At the Jersey Shore before.
P
What's it, one more time, Tom?
STP Tom.
Stevie Totaro from Pittsburgh.
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
All
So
right,
could
what
I
else you
add
got?
something real
Oh,
quick
yeah.
to the notes?
Yeah, I like when you add to the notes.
Yeah, it's cool. So last week I talked to you. I had a little squirrel story. I got attacked by squirrels. Right.
You got attacked by
I
straws.
was telling you before.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. So go back and watch the last episode if you missed that. So I got something else for you. Revolving squirrels.
Involving squirrels.
Revolving.
No,
That's
it's
revolving.
all about the squirrels.
Revolving also fits that.
Dan,
So-
why don't you hop on
Dan-
him when he misuses
No, but
vocab?
revolving is the same thing. Because
No, that doesn't make
yes,
sense.
it does. Absolutely does.
Yo,
Your mouth.
my Guma tried to say,
Your gumar? Or your gumba or your gumar?
she was trying to say, oh yeah, she
you
said,
have a gumar?
it's like a joke, because it's
All right, I'm
Italian
sorry. I'm
night.
stepping all over you.
It's
I'm
Italian night.
What did she try to
did
say?
She was trying to say, evolved into, and she said, conjured, or what she said.
Conjured?
I knew what she meant. She meant,
sorry. Yeah, I do that. a
oh
lot.
no, conformed. She was like, it actually conformed into this, but she meant to say
Evolved.
evolved, and I grammar bullied her. You just
Well,
said,
conformed is more physical.
yeah, it was, but
that's
I
why
knew
it
where she
doesn't-
was going
yeah.
with it. What did
He
he
said
say?
Revolve.
revolve.
He said dissolved into
Revolved.
Revolve.
That
Revolved
you meant
around
to
the
say-
squirrels.
You meant to say involved.
I guess no. You
Yeah.
could say that revolving around. I'm sorry.
You were saying it involved squirrels, but you said it revolved squirrels. Yeah, it didn't
Revolving squirrels.
work. You didn't say that. You,
You
said
said-
it.
you
It
said
revolved.
revolving
Go
squirrels.
back to the tape.
That doesn't make
Go
sense.
back to the tape.
Revolving squirrels?
No, you
Revolving
said-
around squirrels.
No, you said revolved squirrel. You said it revolved squirrels. If you say
You said-
it,
I
No,
thought
no,
I
I
heard
don't
the
think I
revolve-
did. He said
I
revolving.
don't think I did.
He said revolving squirrels, which
Go back
doesn't
on the
make sense.
Twitch.
Because I'm
Check
just
it.
thinking about squirrels revolving. In
all
a
right, we can
circle.
move on.
I thought
Whatever.
of a pistol.
You.
Let's Soto this one.
All right. No.
Oh,
So, Dan,
no.
pull up the picture real quick. I was pulling out of the neighborhood the other day.
You sent it?
And, yeah, the email.
Okay.
And something alarming. Really alarmed me.
Okay.
And I don't know what to make of it.
Does
So
it
I need you
revolve
guys.
squirrels?
I need you guys to see it. Shut the fuck up.
um,
Yeah, if Dan could get it, but it's. You guys are
like
Give us,
thank
give,
Dan.
it, give us a,
Aren't gonna
give
know
us
what
a
to do.
description. Give us like a description or like what is
I
it?
can't. It's going to
So, but
explain
it-
itself.
Ha-
Guys,
is that a what is that?
guys, That's
What
a-
the fuck?
That's a white squirrel.
that's a white squirrel.
Oh
I've
my
seen
God.
a black squirrel before, but I've never seen a white one.
You should have grabbed him for.
Is that
for-
by
No,
the
I was
spot?
going nowhere near that squirrel,
Is
bro.
that by the spot?
That
the
might
back
have
road?
been. That might have been a straight
No,
up
that's when
angel,
you're
bro.
You're coming out of the
You-
neighborhood, Sam Burke's house, right
You
there.
could have had him as a pet.
Oh,
I think there's another picture too, Dan.
holy
shit.
shit!
Are you sure that didn't just shapeshift?
No, it was a white squirrel.
Excuse me. I've never seen a white
there
squirrel.
white
I didn't know we
squirrels?
had them near
Is
us.
this an illusion?
I'm gonna say yes.
Dan, give us some info about white squirrels.
Unless this squirrel just like so
Tell me if they
happened to get
commit
sprayed
more or less crime.
unless this squirrel just so happened to get like sprayed by like a bunch, not sprayed, but just covered in a bunch
you
of
guys,
powder.
you
real
guys
quick.
didn't get me there.
What'd you say?
I said, Dan, give me some information about white squirrels, and then I said, tell me if they do more or less crime. Did you hear that, Frank? I told. You
All
get,
right,
you get
all
it.
right, great.
You get it,
That's
right?
good. That's
What
good.
about
Chris, I'm
Italian
starting to side with
squirrels?
You get it, right? I'm doing Polish.
What, Dan?
I said
It's
I'm starting to
Italian.
side
You hear
with
that
you,
thing?
Chris.
I told
Oh
him.
yeah, I got
It's
you.
too much.
Italian squirrels commit the most crimes.
Italian squirrels.
It's
you
not
know,
racist. I'm Italian.
From
Think
here,
so?
it doesn't even look like a squirrel. It looks like it could have been something
You got any
else,
info
like,
on
like a laying down.
on white
What
squirrels?
causes a
Bunny.
squirrel to be white?
Is it like an
Being
albino
born
squirrel?
in a good neighborhood.
albino squirrel? Got an albino
They
squirrel.
got their own
You're on a
institute,
roll,
dude.
Dan, give me something. What the?
Wow.
It's the White Squirrel Institute.
Was it?
Squirrel?
Is this like a genetically modified thing, or did somebody do something they shouldn't have? This is too much reading. Give me something. They're found in Thailand. No, they're found in our neighborhood, bro.
Or I mean, have you ever seen a white squirrel? I've never
I've seen a black squirrel.
But like in all the years that
No,
we've lived
here,
here,
I've never seen a
seen a
white
white
squirrel.
squirrel.
Never.
You honestly might have witnessed an albino squirrel that has
I
never
think
been
these
around
revolving squirrel stories are going to keep happening.
I think there's one
It is
more
a
at
genetic
least coming.
mutation.
I think this is a reoccurring thing, and I think there's a deeper root.
I will look for the squirrel segment next week.
Yeah.
When it pops up on my feed.
you know,
How we
I
doing?
think it's just a matter of time before I run into another one.
I think
Tony
squirrels.
Briganti.
It might be blue.
I think squirrels are your calling animal.
Did you
Huh?
hear that? I said
It's your calling animal. It's like your angel animal.
No,
or
man.
something.
I think they want to hurt me.
I mean,
They call him Chrissy the squirrel.
I never seen a white
I'm
squirrel.
He's
hurt
from
any-
Wontox.
From
So that would be CSW. If you got CSW, you'd be like Chrissy the squirrel from Wontox.
Chrissy the Squirrel's Scarantini.
the WAP.
From,
No, I mean F.
The
All right, so
WAP.
if you wanted to cheat and you needed
no,
four letters,
before, yeah.
SSFW. Chrissy the squirrel.
S?
SSFW.
You'd C
I'm Sammy Scissors, the Franco from town.
CSF.
I lost it. I lost it.
CSFW. You'd be. It's Chrissy the squirrel Feldman from Wanto. So
I'm Sammy the
All
Scissor.
right, we've
So,
jammed
James, what would your
this
four
down their
letters
throat
be?
with the freaking.
My 4 letters. If I give you 4 letters,
no, your 4 letters.
my
You'd
4
be
letters.
Jimmy.
No,
the
no, no.
Mike.
I would be.
You're the
I
Mike.
would be
Jimmy the Bat.
G B K W.
What does it stand for?
I thought you guys were gonna give me
I'm
that.
No,
Nico
no.
DiTuccio
You're
from Westbury.
JB, right? So you got to be J,
Yeah.
and then the middle, or you're the bad or something. I don't know what you are.
The-
You're the Mike because you're a whole.
Jimmy the
Maybe
Mike.
Jimmy. Is it
Bianco.
JMB?
G
And then you're from
Staten Island.
Queens or
From
something. Where are you
Brooklyn.
from?
from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn.
Bensonhurst.
B. So yours would be J M B B. JMBB. I'm Jimmy the Mike Bianco from Brooklyn.
So basically, what you have to do is
I'm not
just
good at this
keep
game.
these in your head. So next time you give me the initials, that I got it.
It's easier to do 3. I want to give Nick 3 right now.
I'm Nico
Do it.
DiTuccio.
Do it.
Go ahead,
Do it real quick, and we gotta wrap it.
Yeah,
Give me one, then we'll
All right, I'm PRL.
I'm Petey the Rock Latowski.
Okay.
Latowski. That's
Petey the
nice.
Rock Latowski.
He's,
I've
Latowski.
seen
He's
better,
half
but
Italian.
not terrible.
He's half Italian.
Peter the Rock Latowski.
All right, close out your Nico's notes real quick.
That's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. I closed it before, but I didn't verbally close it. But how we doing? And that's it. Frank, thanks for being on this side of the wood with me, and I appreciate your time. And that's gonna do it for the notes. See ya.
Ding taka boom. All right,
Solid
all
work.
right, all right, all right, all right.
Interesting.
It's been fun.
Yeah, this has been good. This is nice.
It's been great and grand. And
Is there anything you want to say, Frank?
Thanks for having me on. I feel like you go on a pod. It's like some sort of official public speaking format in a way, and it's like
Some kind of,
when
yeah.
when you're driving,
Driving,
Alright.
you got much better explanations of everything, and then when you're there, it's like hun, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna say to you every time, and now that I'm here, I'm drawing a blank, but I think.
Yeah.
I did all right for my
you
first
did good.
podcast.
I think the rewatchability of this podcast might be up there.
Nice.
So I think
So it's a
job
good
well
film.
done.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
Job well done.
Might not
fellas.
be best
What do you guys
produced
have?
film, but it's a good film for rewatching.
Yeah, what do you guys
100%.
have planned for future podcasts here on How We Doing?
Oh,
Well, we got
press
our
the issue.
we got our 100th episode coming up in like 15, so that should be a big mark.
That's like 3 months.
I think we should get a lion down here or something.
I think we should have just
yeah,
like.
paletta.
I think we should just have like a lot of lights and just going on the whole time. It should be like a challenge.
I think we should go somewhere and film. a podcast.
but like we should be having to like work to like actually do like we should have to like eat something per minute or something to make it hard. Like
What
it's
you
an
gotta do?
event.
Yeah, this sounds like an off-podcast conversation. We might have to get deep into the weeds about what the
You might
last
be
10
right,
episodes are going to
Bianco.
look before we reach 100.
14
Damn
away.
skippity.
Saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if any gangsters do that though.
Listen.
They might.
More
Hey,
like-
it was
that's
cool
more like
doing also.
Hold on, let's do a little,
gangster.
let's do an improv before we go.
an improv.
Yeah, Dan, set the scene with
Oh man, this better be a good improv because we got to finish off strong.
Frank and one or two of us. Or wanna do it?
I'll,
I think
mean-
all of us would be too messy.
It would definitely be too messy.
We'll
And
do
I'll just be like
Chris,
an-
Frank, and Nick. Or we're doing.
I'll be an
yeah.
innocent bystander. I'll just throw like an ad lib.
All right, just give me a
I'll
scene.
give you a scenario, okay?
Okay.
But here's the rule: after I give you the scenario, you got to keep in mind that you got to make it like a good skit. So it's not just it can't just lead to a bunch of yelling. You can't be a bunch of baboons.
There's got to be
You
substance.
fuck. Just listen for a
I'm
second.
listening. I'm
Because
listening.
you're the number one that just goes ahead and all of a sudden overpowers everybody in
I
these
heard
skits,
you.
boy.
I heard you. Just a cramp happened.
Yeah, cramper. So you guys got to don't step on each other's toes too much. Make it interesting.
keep
Make
it
the
cordial.
audience feel like they're actually listening to
All right, I'm
a
ready.
thingamajig. All right, so here we go. All right, Christo, you're the guy sitting at the deli. Outside.
Sitting at the deli outside.
Sitting out the deli outside. You have your little table. Okay. You're just,
Okay.
paisano type thing. Okay.
I got it.
You're walking out of the deli and you have your bags with you. And he didn't give you enough bags. So you're kind of like, juggling these bitches. You're going for a run and you hit into him right in front of him.
Is anybody connected?
Is anything, that's how it's all connected.
No, like into the mob. Like, is he
I
a
thought-
mobster?
He misunderstood connected.
I did.
I thought this
He's-
was going to be realistic.
Chris is connected.
That is realistic.
You said he was going to go for a run.
Hey, well, in this scenario, the boy runs.
I thought that was going to hit a little bit more. I thought I was
I'm not
get a
gonna let
chuckle.
it. You.
All right, so you're
Let's
just
go.
walking out.
Me and you. After this, we're going to the gym. Let's see who can run on the treadmill
Weren't
longer.
you supposed to go to the gym?
Let's go.
Weren't you supposed to go to the gym this morning?
See, you guys are breaking their attention
See how he
spans.
fucking talks to
Listen
me?
to him.
All right, I'm ready.
All right,
I'm ready.
you're going for a run. You're coming out. Bags wobbling, and you're the little gangster papa hanging outside.
Okay.
And go.
Oh, I'm walking in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Sir. I did not see you. I just on my run.
What?
I just on my
Go.
I did not see you. I'm listening
Take it easy.
to
Take it easy.
Justin Bieber in my headphones.
Take it easy with the
Okay,
beans.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You want me to pay for
If
that?
both of you don't take this somewhere else,
Oh.
I'm going to call Vito Pasada, and he's going to get over here and pop you up the shit.
Hey,
Excuse
So-
me.
think you talking?
So,
Excuse me, Mr. Sir.
if you want your schnit pop, I suggest you get the out of here.
Hey, who you talking over here?
Who are you talking to?
Vito.
Vito Pasaqua.
Excuse me, Mr. Sir.
Pasaqua.
Is there a reason you wear a pinky ring like that? Are you like important or something, man?
Did you miss 4th grade, pal? This is on my ring finger.
Well, is there a reason you wear are you married or you're gay or something? What's going on, Holmes?
This is on my right hand. What are you
Oh.
talking about, you
Well,
botchagaloop?
I'm in MS-13. So call Pasada over here, Holmes.
I'm Pasada.
Oh, you sound pretty stupid
Oh, I
to
thought
me.
you wasn't hard, but maybe
I was
you
just
are.
going for the run, but now I'm hard, brother.
End scene.
And scene.
And cut.
Good. Good. All right,
Oh,
bravo.
Oh,
As
man.
you guys are
We gotta
catching
get out of here.
As you guys are catching your breath, okay, just going to say a few words, right? First and foremost, Frank, thank you very much for being on the show. You're phenomenal, okay? This guy,
Hey,
he's
links in description.
links
Yeah,
links
we'll
in
make that
description.
happen.
We'll make sure that happens, okay? All right, we've got half Paisan, half poker
No,
guru,
yeah.
half like pilot, okay? You see this jacket, nobody wears it like this guy. Message of the day, message of the podcast. Look, man, as you see, we're having a bunch of fun here. We're hanging out with friends and family, okay? Make sure you spend a lot of time with your friends and family. You feel you most yourself, you go ahead and just all of a sudden reset yourself when you're with your close people, okay? So take that with you. All right, love you guys. God bless. Happy night.
Thanks for coming
Yeah,
on,
we
Frank.
don't.
Love you,
Peace.
cuz.
Thanks for watching and listening.
Lots
we'll
of
be back
love,
next
peeps.
week for episode 87.
Baby.
Hug somebody. Tell them you love them. I'm going to hug one of these guys soon.